Good morning,
Good
all,
morning.
Good
and
morning.
welcome to our CSNF podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about our mobile unit career center. On my, is this my, oh, this is my right. To my right, I have Miss Snap Queen herself, Miss Glenda Branch. She has been with CareerSource before it was even CareerSource. So for a very long time, she's been serving our community and helping our customers get that self-sufficiency in programs such as the unemployment program, the SNAP program, the WT program, the Workforce Innovation Opportunity Act program, which houses our training scholarship that a lot of people are successful with. She is a case manager and works in all of those programs, and she is also our 2021 champion. Woo! And yeah, so that's Miss Glenda Branch. She is one of our mobile drivers. To my left, I have the boss, the big boss, Mr. Anthony Jennings himself. He is our operations director, and he makes sure everything dealing with CareerSource is operating efficiently. So now I'm going to move on to, and I'm your host. How can I forget about myself? I'm your host, Hakeem McCray, a career development specialist level 1. Miss Glenda, let me backtrack, is a career development specialist 4, which is the highest. And so today we're going to be talking about our notorious mobile unit. I'm going to ask each of you first, Miss Glenda, why do you think the mobile unit is essential to our workforce? When you think about all the years that you worked here and all the years that you dealt with the mobile unit, or even when it was first introduced, et cetera, just kind of think about why it's essential.
Well, we first got our original unit back in 2007, and there was a lot of funding cuts. So the mobile unit was utilized to go to the smaller areas to serve those individuals. We were out almost 5 days a week at one point. Now, we were in Live Oak. Live Oak had an office, and then that office closed. It has since been reopened. There wasn't an office in Monticello. There wasn't one in Jasper, Mayo, or Taylor County. So we utilized the mobile units to travel to those areas on a daily basis.
To serve the rural
areas in Region 6.
Because they didn't have physical buildings to serve. Okay.
Yes.
And so why do you think it's essential to the workforce?
I think it's important, one, to help the rural areas, but also to help those companies who are doing those mass layoffs or unemployment. So the rapid response. Also, there was an incident where we went out to Bunchtown after the major hurricane.
Yeah.
So not just for our region, it's about also helping the state and helping everyone in the state of Florida to gain employment or to have that access to, applying for unemployment, reemployment benefits as well. I think that Bunchtown was really an eye opener for me, because it showed us what else we could do with our mobile unit and how it's just not for CareerSource Region 6, but it's for the state.
And the individuals that were in the Bluntstown area were very appreciative of us even being there. We stayed like 3 months, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were out there 3 months.
So did y'all have a stay, or did y'all just kind of drive it up there, and then when the day was over, y'all drive it back to Madison?
No, it stayed in Bluntstown,
Okay.
and an individual from this area would go to Bluntstown to operate.
And so because I know Bluntstown has a CareerSource, so y'all kind of work with did y'all have to work with their CareerSource at all? Or they just,
again, we're the state, so we're all one CareerSource.
Yeah.
And we just work together.
Okay.
But it's also helpful, be mindful that, the CareerSource is also helpful for our partners. We went out to a lot of industries, organizations that didn't have satellite access or internet access. And we took that mobile unit on some back dirt roads.
Oh, okay.
And set it up and got signal and just, again, we're there to try to help, that organization, that company find, qualified candidates.
So in Bluntstown, since they had the hurricane, y'all just kind of generally helped. So everybody was just coming to do what?
They were coming to apply for benefits or coming to apply for, hurricane relief funds. Just coming to ask for help, or there was a couple of incidents where individuals just came to just to sit in on the air conditioning and relax and kind of have a calm moment in their day because they had lost their house or lost parts of the home and stuff like that.
And the gentleman, one of the gentlemen from Bluntstown he was really a victim of the hurricane. He would come in every day. He had no electricity in his house whatsoever. But he was most appreciative of CareerSource North Florida. He really was.
And so how long, you say 3 months y'all stayed up there? So other than the big Bluntstown event 10 years ago, that was hurricane. You remember what hurricane?
It was Hurricane Michael.
Oh, 2 years ago. I'm talking about 10. I mean, 2, 3, probably 4 now. So other than that big event, what is another big event that the mobile was used for in the past 10 years?
We've hosted job fairs. Our biggest job fair was when we were in Taylor County. One day, the mobile unit serviced over 180 people. Yeah, that was yes, that was a rough day, but we did it.
Wow, that's great to hear that over the years y'all have worked, teamwork with each other and have taken the mobile to places where the services are needed and they can't get them. That's great to hear. So how do you even know where the mobile is needed at any given time? Does anybody call?
It does. You can go online and sign up to have the mobile unit come out. Throughout the years, we've partnered with other agencies to house staff members there. So we are trying to touch every part of our counties that we serve, our 6 counties, to make sure we have access or customers have access to us and to our services. Right now, we're housed in Taylor County at Big Bend Technical. And that's on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, from 9 to 4, closed for lunch from 12:30 to 1. And it gives us opportunities to tag team also with Big Ben and get those individuals who are in school or want to continue their education to come right on the mobile unit, receive some services from us and continue their education.
So who made the decision to house it and have it just sit at Big Ben on those particular days?
It was a regional thing. It's more about where the customers are and how we can reach them. Taylor County, we didn't have a presence there at the time. We had other agencies who allow us to house in their facilities, and we felt that the mobile unit would do well in Taylor County.
Okay, and so before that, it was
always in Taylor. It was
in
northern part in town. Was up there by the police department, and then before then it was by the Save-A-Lot.
And so basically you look at the customer sign-ins and you determine from the amount of customers that come if it's relevant to a particular area or not.
No, it's about having it there, and then we try to market, because they don't know you're there. You go to a location, but you want to make sure that you market and you promote, and you make customers aware of what services you offer and how they can benefit from our services. And that's in any location or region that we go into. It's more of awareness and how customers can use us and we can help them, progress in their career and find the right match for our employers, right? So what we're doing is we're trying to match, skills to employment and helping our employers find the right individual for employment.
Okay. And so I want to hear from you, Ms. Linda, on this. Some mobile mishaps. So when you think in your mind about the mobile and you've been driving, you've been doing all of this and that with the mobile, what are some mishaps that are notable to you in your head and how did you fix them, per se?
Well, when you say mishap, you mean accidents?
Like anything that happens. So like if you start the mobile up and maybe, oh, it won't come on, the generator won't come on. I plugged it in, but like any kind of mishap, like if the lightning struck the thing you plug in, the power cord and the whole mobile just go out while people own it, or maybe if.
Well, safety is job one. Safety is job one. If something like that, it has never happened.
Oh, okay. Good.
Find some wood for real. For real, nothing like that has ever happened, but safety is job one. You get those individuals off the mobile unit, you assess what's going on. You have to let your superiors know what's going on. So if something needs to occur, they can get it started as soon as possible.
Gotcha.
But we get them off. We have had, well, we did have an incident. It's a gentleman got sick and we had to call for an ambulance. But we got him off the mobile. The EMTs got him off and serviced him, and he was fine. He got too hot.
I bet that was something when it happened. How about you, AJ? Any mishaps you can think of? Maybe somebody driving.
I think the biggest mishap is us having a lack of drivers.
Lack of drivers.
Yeah.
Sometimes, when you come in, a lot of people are intimidated by the mobile unit because it's a big bus. It's a big unit.
It's a big list. It's a 38 footer.
Yeah. It's a big bus. But you drive, but it's always caution. And like Linda said, it's about safety. And making sure that if we get someone new and they want to drive the mobile unit, we train them properly and make sure they understand, what they're getting into and test them. Take them to a safe road or parking lot and let them drive around and understand how it maneuvers and stuff. So it's always safety, but just continue to encourage staff to try to drive it and to want to drive it. I think Sadine may be next to drive it.
Do you, so you have to make it optional for staff to say, hey, I want to drive them over. You can't make them.
Correct.
Right? Oh, okay.
It has to be optional.
It has to be optional.
You got to be comfortable. That's a big vehicle. It can't get away from you. You have to pay attention when you're driving a mobile unit.
Is it anything, so during the pandemic, so when the pandemic happened, was the mobile used in any way that was essential, or it was just kind of just the mobile unit like it is now, like regular?
Well, there's been certain instances where the power went out here, right? The power dropped. We don't know what happened. First thing we did is we go grab the mobile unit, we pull up front. We want to make sure we can still continue to serve our customers, here at the office. So it's been parked right up front a couple of times where the power went down. And the mobile unit is similar to a brick and mortar, right? So it has everything you can do in a brick and mortar, or 24 computers, access to the internet, fax machine, copy. So everything that you need or you can do is on that mobile unit. And at that point in time when the power went off here in the Madison office, it was just a great opportunity for us to jump in action and use the actual mobile unit to help us.
And we did use it when we used the older mobile unit when it flooded in Live Oak.
Okay. I remember that.
We were, our physical office was flooded for I think we're out of that office almost 2 months. And we were, was it Babcock? Babcock allowed us to park in their parking lot. So individuals from Suwannee County were still able to access our services.
That was a tropical storm Debbie.
Oh, okay.
Tropical storm Debbie.
You remember that?
Yeah, those Debbies can be something.
Oh. And so
we had almost 5 feet of water in the building.
Yeah,
it was bad.
Wow.
Well, it was in a low area.
I know that was a lot of damage.
Yeah. All the Live Oak was messed up.
So when you have to park in parking lots per se, you have to pay anybody, or?
No, we try to get an agreement with them because we're trying to bring services and bring people to that location. We make sure we try to park away from any areas in a safe area. We outline it, block it out to make sure we have enough space to park, to level the mobile unit, to be able to open the door and not have a car run up on you.
Right.
There's always some safety things you want to do.
And so you say during the pandemic, it wasn't used in no specific way. It just was just a mobile unit.
Yeah, it's still a mobile unit, still there to help our community. We did try to do spacing. Certain people on the mobile unit, we would allow so many people because we had to respect what the policies were, what CDC always said. So we did have some spacing, but we try to continue business as normal.
And so I know that at one point you had that mobile unit and a small mobile unit. So what was the significance of the small mobile unit? Like, how was it used with the big one?
Before we started really using our partners and sharing space, the small mobile unit would go to Jasper, would go to Monticello, would go to those smaller locations. And again, it had like 5 or 6 computers on there that offer the services that they could get in a brick and mortar, or with the internet, with the copy and with the MiFi.
And it had the generator, and you plug it in and all of that too.
Both. You had a generator and you could plug in, because we would plug in right there in Monticello, right there around the courthouse. And then in Jasper, we would plug in right there at the annex.
And so what happened to it?
Again, we established a lot of partnerships. At the point in time, we donated it to Swanee River School Board. And then Swanee River Technical took over. And we're hoping to see it back on the road soon from them.
Right. Oh, okay. Okay. And so now I'm going to go in our conclusion phase where I ask, where do you see the mobile in the future? Like, have you been getting calls or people saying, oh, I need it here, I need it here? Or do you think it'll be being tech forever?
No,
for Monday,
it moves.
Tuesday,
It moves around. And we're glad that it moves because, one, we need drivers to drive it around to King. But it's a chance for people. It's driving advertisement, right? And you know, you start the question, what is CareerSource? Well, let me look it up on my phone. It's an opportunity for us to go and visit other locations, other organizations, you know, help those individuals who are doing rapid response, which is those mass layoffs, not in our region, but also in the state. We have the alliance with Florida, Georgia, Alabama alliance. So they're our partners as well. So we're all CareerSource. We all share the same customer, i.e. if he or she is living in Florida, living in Alabama or Georgia. They're all our customers. So our mobile unit should go anywhere to serve our customers, to help individuals gain employment or help employers gain or find job seekers.
As far as it being like just stationary in Perry on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, like it's always going to just sit there, or maybe you'll move it. Like it's always going to sit in Taylor County. And
no, it won't all. For now, that's where it's housed at, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Oh, for right now,
but it is available to go to different locations.
And just sit for Monday, like a 3-day period, because I know we have to serve Perry or Taylor County. So where do you see it? Where
do you see it?
Do you see it parked somewhere else Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Or how often does that even change? Like when did y'all move it from Save-A-Lot?
We moved to Save-A-Lot about 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
We park it there for consistency. If you consistently see something, you're gonna ask about it or know what it is.
You're gonna know, yeah.
A lot of times when the mobile unit's not there, people may drive by and say, the mobile unit's not there. Or it may be in a shop, you know, because again, we do try to drive it, try to keep it, you know, keep everything working and having it function. But it may be in the shop and we may be housed in Big Bend. So at that point in time, if we're housed in Big Bend, we're going to put out signs. So when he goes by, they say, okay, even though the mobile unit's not here, I see the CareerSource sign, so someone must be available. But we do try to go and take the mobile unit to anywhere in our region or assist other regions as well.
And when was the last time y'all did rapid response with the mobile? If you can remember.
We did a rapid response with Perry. What was
one of the places in Perry?
It was Buckeye.
Buckeye, okay.
Not Buckeye, what's it called?
Georgia
Pacific. We did that rapid response. We were going there. We were in Taylor County, although we were in Taylor County Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. On Thursday and Friday, we were actually going to the facility.
Wow.
And working at Georgia Pacific for those I think it was like 300 guys got laid off.
Yeah, that's a lot of folks.
Yeah.
And so you just allowed them to come on the mobile and get on their Employ Florida, whatever job search.
Whatever they needed to do. If they need to apply for their unemployment, if they needed to apply for cash assistance, food stamps, whatever they needed to do, they could utilize our unit.
Now that is just so great. Well, thank you to all of our viewers. Once again, our mobile unit is in Perry, Florida right now. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Closed 12:30 to 1 for lunch. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that's where we are. And in any event where our mobile is needed in the whole state of Florida, it will go and it will be used. Thank you. I hope y'all have a good one. Wait.
Thank you, guys.